Hello and welcome to another vlog. Before we get started, let me just let you guys know. Last week was a week of done is better than perfect. My computer was acting crazy. It was breathing extremely hard. Like I had ran up, running cannon straight through with no brakes, and I hadn't prepared, and I was like out of breath, about to have an asthma attack. That's how my laptop was breathing. Like she was so done. Finally, I just broke down and decided to get a new laptop, so this should be a lot easier, smoother process for me going forward. But I like suddenly started doing all of this editing and my laptop was like, oh, we're not built for that. That's not what you got me for. Like, we're not built for that. So hopefully this laptop will be a lot better. But in addition, I've realized that you ever have a vision of how you want your weeks to go, and it's like very romanticized and a little bit idealized, and it never really goes that way? That's what I realize my life is, and I always have like this master plan of how things are going to go, and it doesn't really go that way. So instead of trying to force it, I think what I'm going to do is make my vlog drop day on Sundays, so that way if the week doesn't go as planned, which often it doesn't, I still have Saturday to do everything I need to do and then publish on Sunday. So just know that that is probably a change I'm going to make here like soon, if not this week, where this vlog will come out on Sunday instead of Saturday, even though today is Saturday and it'll go up. And it could go up, but I just probably won't publish it. So all of that to say, in this week's vlog, we kind of have a lot of things going on. I start off by trying to make some English muffins from scratch for my boys. We took a trip to Napa Valley with the Bold and the Beautiful during the pandemic, and we had these English muffins, or maybe they were sourdough muffins, I actually don't remember. They were so good. Easily the best sourdough muffins, English muffins I've ever had in all of ever since then, and I have not stopped thinking about it. So generally when that happens for me, I'm like, I bet you I can make that at home. That's just how my brain naturally works. And so I was like, oh, this is the season of baking. It's Christmas, it's the holidays. So I'll just make some English muffins from scratch. If you didn't see my video on Instagram, you know how it worked, but it didn't go very well. On the Gin and Juice podcast, I was talking about how we're doing the Winter Wonderland, and I wanted to make these mugs, but before the idea was like fully fleshed out, I wanted to do MFG mugs, standing for Marshall Fredericks Goolsby. Marshall's my maiden last name, Fredericks is obviously my married last name, and Goolsby is my sister, my youngest sister Melanie's last name. And so that's basically the entire family that's coming together. It spawns from one of those last names, from one of those bloodlines. So I was like, it'd be really cool if I had like a crest or something like that, a monogram that like encompass all of those names. Melanie heard Mother effing Goolsby, and so I was like, oh, I need to make something for that. And so since the mugs were finally done and I needed to do the gingerbread cake boards, I was like, now's a good time to like test this skill out, and I can do it on Mel's cookie jar that I ended up making, and I made some freshly baked cookies. The YouTube channel that I got this recipe from is Broma Bakery. Her cookies are fantastic, highly recommend. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. I'm about to clean my house. What I've decided to do, some baking. So I'm making some English muffins for the boys, and then I'm just gonna make breakfast sandwiches so they'll have breakfast for the week. I'm super excited about it because we did the Bold and the Beautiful in COVID, and we had these amazing English muffins that I have not stopped thinking about, and so I'm hoping that these taste like them or something similar. Anyway, it's my first attempt. I don't imagine they'll taste exactly like it, but I'm excited nonetheless. So I ran to Target after I started the bread for the boys. I got this spoon set by Tabitha Brown. It was gold. There we go, gold little spoons that I thought were really cute. Do I need them? No. And then I got this cute little tray that I'm gonna use for like cookies and when the bread is done. And then I also got this. So I have two projects. Actually, I have one project that I'm doing, but I'm either going to put it on this jar or on this. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And then I got this as well. It's going to be nice to have after the holidays. By the way, I got these from Burlington for like $10. I'm going to make cookies and present it to Mel tomorrow. I don't know if this is going to pull up on here, but essentially If you listen to Gin and Juice, you know this. It was an episode where I was talking about doing my mugs, and I originally wanted to say like Marshall Fredericks Goolsby family or something along those lines. And the initials were MFG, and Mel was like, all I hear is Mother F and Goolsby. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to do something with that. So I made, with my Cricut machine, it's an ornament, and in the center it says Mother F and Goolsby. Very, very excited about it. So I'm gonna peel this, and I'm either gonna stick it on here, but I feel like that might be too much. So the other option would be to peel it and to stick it on here. And then I'm making some homemade chocolate chip cookies, and I'm gonna stick that in there and then present it to her tomorrow on Gin and Juice. I'm very excited about it. All right, now we're gonna make the cookies. I'm gonna turn on my camera because I'm gonna try to do two things at once. That was cooled brown butter.
My palm just so they get like packed in there, and then I get my little cookie. I'm gonna take some of those chocolate chunks. I'm just gonna lay them on top of any cookie that I see that doesn't have anything on the top. I'm gonna wrap these up, put
Cookies are in the oven. I am now going to wash dishes. That's what I'm doing in this kitchen, so I can start making dinner and prepare for it. I'll leave the link to this cookie recipe below, but it's really, really good. The only thing I don't like about it is that you do have to freeze the dough for 2 hours. Which isn't my favorite thing. I want to be able to bake and move, make the dough and put it in the oven and move on with my life. It's already 7 o'clock. Maybe it's my fault because I started so late. But I'm like, girl, I got stuff to do. Can't be waiting for this for 2 hours. But here I am, waiting for 2 hours. Cookies are in the oven. I'm listening to my little book called A Novel Christmas. It's really cute so far. And I'm going to make this soup so my family can eat tonight. It's just basically chicken noodle soup is essentially the base of it. And then instead of using chicken, I just use the leftover meat from Christmas. So ham and turkey. You know, you get sick of eating ham and turkey the same way. So this is a little way to spruce it up. One thing that you will learn about me quickly, in case you haven't already, is I don't know everything, but I believe I can learn anything. And I have spent all day figuring out how to do this, and I have done it. So I'm going to present it to Mel tomorrow with some freshly baked cookies. And I am just ecstatic. Uh-oh, I forgot to take off one of these little pieces. As soon as the cookies are done, I'm going to fill this up. And I'm just out here doing it, okay? Now, let me show you the next project I'm going to do. Now, the next project is everyone's going to have these, which are, they're cake boards, but they're going to use, I'm going to have people use them for their gingerbread house. And so I want to put everyone's names across here, which is why I even bought this kind of foiled gold paper, and I needed to test out like how it would work. So maybe I'll do it in the ornaments. Put everybody's names on the ornament and then stick that on here. Yeah, that might be cute. I can shrink it down in size. Yeah, maybe I'll do that now that I know how to do it. Then we launched straight into Mondays. Mondays is our Gin and Juice shoot day, so I decided to do my makeup and I recorded it. Let me know what you guys think about this. In the background, you hear the book that I'm listening to, which is A Novel Christmas. Super cute book, like a really fast read, super, super cute. But I just added this in here, but I don't know how you guys really like, if you guys want me to do a like full-on tutorial or like if this is cool. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts.
She's in her sexual prime. Poor Dwayne can't keep up with her horny ass. Where is Dwayne anyway? Saira, she exclaims when she stops screaming. Details! I want a play-by-play. The chief's wife, Beverly, is hosting. Apparently they meet every other month, and the meetings rotate between the homes of the 11 members. Because of my impromptu, and knew you were a household name. But this confirms it. Take tons of pictures for your social media. It will be a great promo for the holiday book. How's that coming anyway? Any inspiration? Tons, I reply. Especially him. Christmas is all around. I grab a scarf and a pair of gloves before exiting the duplex. Beverly's home is located in the same residential area as the duplex, Christmas Lake Village. However, textures and materials like wood or galvanized steel, I'm excited to view it in its entirety. I exit my vehicle and approach the beautiful two-story home. Its dark blue and white exterior adds to the modern yet rustic flair. I admire the vertical lines, big gable roof, white lap siding. This floor is really our private space. With our son finally out of the house, we have privacy, she says with a wink. The second floor is truly... The smiles on their faces are as large as their platters. They wanted to see you before they put the food in the kitchen. I guess they didn't believe. She took his ass back after all the shit he put her through, but he couldn't stay with her the night of the accident? That shit really irked my last nerve. Me couldn't have. That's my point. Either she forgave him or she didn't. Forgiving and forgetting are not the same, Beverly interjects. But she remarried him. To do that, she had to forgive and forget. Here. Really? He's been so standoffish since his wife died. I've never seen him with a woman since her, but you come to town and he's all over you. Raw. Crystal snaps while motioning her hand like a cat clawing. Draw your claws back. Don't get mad at her because he never ate the food you brought to the firehouse or entertained you. That's how it goes. I hate to admit that Meryl is correct, and I'm missing it. I'm missing my spark. Maybe Dorian can help reignite it. Oh my God, this has been fantastic, Beverly says, wrapping up the meeting. I glance at my phone. It's 2:30. I have been enjoying myself so much that I hadn't noticed the time.
Everything about Saira is new to me. A good type of new, but nevertheless, new. It's been years. I'm basically starting over. It's an exciting and anxious feeling, all at the same damn time. Your smile is goofy as fuck, but I like seeing it. It's like a time flashing in the microwave.
Ooh.
It's almost 6. We need to leave by 6 before the road shuts down. 5 minutes. I sigh. We have tonight, she says. Then she rises up to kiss my lips.
Ah!
Let me clean this up. I reluctantly release my hold of her and walk to the small linen closet near the front door. I grab 2 blankets and walk them out to my ride. When I return to the duplex, she's exiting her side. Her coat is draped on. She's carrying her purse and another bag. Major, riding in a red SUV with flashing sirens, kicks it off. Saira's cell starts to ring, so she pulls it out of her coat pocket. It's my sister, she says. I'll call her after it's over. You have a few minutes before it gets to us. And someone in his car is tossing out candy. Scads of little children are rushing out to grab up the assorted pieces. The tossed candy is one of the night's highlights for the children. The biggest being Santa, of course, with his sleigh and reindeer. Elaborate floats, but it's also strong, too. I continue to sip it until she stands up abruptly. When she does, I also place the lid and a cup holder on the empty chair and stand. What's up? Santa, man in the reins, Mrs. Claus waving and throwing candy, and the children running up to the sleigh with hopes of getting close.
Alright, I'm going to be really honest with you. Doing transfer paper is easily the hardest project I've ever done on the Cricut machine. I'm still feeling like there's something I'm missing, but we're here, we're figuring it out. I've just printed, I've just printed, you probably can't see because it's not going to reflect well, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different letters on here. And so what the girls tell you to do is remove this. I'm going to cut them. So we're going to take our squeegee, which is here. Make sure that's on there really, really well. I think I found success here. Yes. Okay. We're going to take our cake boards, squeegee it on. We have found success. Woohoo.
That looks good.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I really wish the name would have worked. It would be so cool to have the name on here. I almost am questioning though. I have smaller boards. If this would look better on a smaller board. But I think it's fine.
I think it looks good.
27 of these in about an hour's time. We canceled the idea. Everyone's names were supposed to be through here, but it just didn't work out. And honestly, this works a lot better and a lot easier. So people will have a box. It'll be a red box. It'll have their mug in there and like some other stuff. And then their gingerbread house will also be like as part of their place setting. And then this will be there as well for them to build their gingerbread house on this instead of like on the table directly. Really cute, right? I'm really excited. Remember that sourdough bread I was trying to do yesterday? A mess. Okay? A total disaster, in fact. I don't know what I did wrong, but it was entirely too wet and not giving the consistency that his was. So we're scrapping that idea and moving on with our lives, okay? We're quickly moving on. I got some packages from Amazon. Surprise, surprise. And I'm hoping... No. Find tips from Amazon for my Cricut. I need a whole section. This is a plug that I needed a cord. I also got some centerpieces. I'm probably going to make a little video of it tomorrow. But I want to test it out so it looks the way I think it should look. I also got some more essential oils for like when I make my simmer pots that I'm really excited about. This is Palo Santo and Amber. I love amber. Oh my god, I love the way amber smells so much. Oh, it smells good. This smells really good. This is the name of it. Lumi deodorant. Kev is a huge Lumi deodorant guy. I got a new lens that I'm actually very excited about. Okay, this is actually much bigger than I thought. Okay, let me put it up here so we can get an idea, but I think I'm going to end up doing this video tomorrow. It's really cute. So obviously I'll move this over here, but I think that looks good. The only thing is I have to make sure that people put it on the side and maybe put like a little cutting board by it or something. I just kind of have to figure that part out, but I actually think I really, really love it. I love big pieces like this that make a huge statement. I just want to make sure that it's not like overwhelming my space, but in the moment, I really, really like it. I shot my 12 days of cocktails and I'm really excited about that. It'll be a little series starting on like the 12th or the 13th of this month, and I'll be dropping new cocktails every day. Super excited, but while Courtney and I were shooting, before I go there, I generally shoot my content by myself. I sometimes will grab Joe to be my cameraman. Sometimes Courtney is here, but for the most part, like I'm doing it all by myself, which can be overwhelming. But when Courtney is there and someone is there to like monitor the camera and ensure I'm in frame and it's like super, super helpful. So anyway, Courtney helped me organize and get set up for my 12 days of cocktails, and only to realize that I have a shaker, but I don't have the top. I don't know where it went. And so we had to make a run to, I think we went to like Burlington to find a topper. Okay, we're shooting content today. We're doing our 12 days of cocktails. It was going to be like 24 or 25, but I woke up this morning with lots of things on my mind and I decided to do 12 days instead so I can mix up my content from now through Christmas. And I don't have a shaker. I have a shaker, I don't have a top to my shaker. Oh, these glasses are so cute. So right now we're back at Burlington. I was just here and we're looking for cocktail shakers. I'm gonna get off because I need to concentrate because it's not like just sticking out at me right now. Now we're on the very next day and I received some packages from Cricut, which I was really excited about. I ended up having a meeting with one of the representatives and she's super, super sweet, like super, super helpful. And she was like, oh, I don't mind sending you a care package. And I was like, bet, girl, like I bought a bunch of stuff. Like if you want to send me stuff, girl, great. And so she sent me a care package and in it included 3 Cricut Joys. Okay, so she said she was going to send one because that was going to be for my assistant because she didn't have a Cricut, and like I said, the lady was really nice, so she was like, I'll send one to her. But then she sent 2 more, and I was like, I guess I'll keep one, and then the other one I'll give away. So I tagged out with her like, hey, I got 3 of these. I don't know if you meant to, but like, I don't know what I'm going to do with 3. Do you mind if I do a giveaway? And she doesn't. She doesn't mind if I do a giveaway, and I may end up doing 2 giveaways. So if you're not following me on Instagram, now is the time to check me out on Instagram. So I think I told you guys that I had a meeting the other day with someone from the Cricut team, and after the meeting, she like talked about, you know, doing some stuff in the future with me, which is super exciting because you guys know I'm just kind of random and decided to do this on a whim. But they sent me PR. They sent me 3 boxes of PR. Melissa, don't forget to cover up your address. I'm thinking about opening it just to see what's in here because I have some ideas on stuff I want to do, and we talked about it, and I think some of it's in here, and then like along with some other stuff because she knows better than me. So, I'm gonna open a few of these. So this is the Cricut Joy. So she included a heat press, which is really cool because I actually have one, but I got it off of Amazon, and it's small because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, I'm just trying stuff out. I'm new to this world, so very cool. I'm happy this is bigger because that means it'll cover more space. And then, okay, so this is another Cricut Joy extra. So she sent 2 of them. I only expected 1 because she said she was gonna give it to Courtney, my assistant. And so, you know, I have my Air 3, I think is what I have. And so, like, no problem, you know what I mean? So the fact that she sent that one is really, really... Is this a 3rd one? Girl, I'm finna do a giveaway. I'm gonna tell her, ask her, does she mean to send 3 of these? And if she didn't, I think I'm going to do some of my favorite things and do a giveaway. Because what I'm gonna do with 3 of these, seriously. Or not even 3, I have 2, because one of them is gonna be for, I hurt my finger. So I don't know that she meant to send me 3 of these. I know one of them is for Courtney, and I'm not quite sure what the other 2 are for. I could probably keep one, but I don't need I don't even have the space for it. Like, to be honest, I'm already busting at the seams in this house. I don't have the space for it. So if she's cool, I might do a giveaway on like my Instagram, so stay tuned. So I was putting the food away and I saw this, and now I want to make it. So that's what we're gonna do. And I did a follow-up at Tony's house. I'm sure you may know, but in the event that you missed that vlog, I am helping Tony redo his home. And by redo, I actually mean just set up his home. He bought his very first house. Super, super excited for him. And I convinced him to like make it your own. Let's do the things. Let's decorate it. And so I enlisted the help of the Beige Collective, 2 young Black women, Zaria and Haley. They're phenomenal. And we're working on it. Okay. So I'm super, super excited. So I decided to stop by his house just to get like a progress check. It looks so good. Like I text Tony, I said, your house is going to be so sexy. Like it's going to be so good. Like masculine, but still very polished and put together. Still going to be bachelor pad-ish, but like in a very grown up, sophisticated way. So excited for him. I am so excited for him. We got a new table here. Very excited about. We have some RH boxes over there, which we're excited about. Yeah. Listen, we have shower being done. Look at the tile. Oh, it looks so good. Redoing the closet. I'm still learning how to work this, you guys. I apologize. There we go. Working the closet over there. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for him. You guys, look at this huge slab here. It's gonna go in Tony's bathroom. And then look at these smaller ones. So good, right? Tony really likes like dark, I think I told you guys that. He really likes like dark, moody colors. So you guys know the ladies. These are the Beige Collective ladies, okay? If you're in LA. Wait, y'all do virtual. Let me take this out.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure it was okay. Thank you.
Look at the table. So good. I don't know if the other one got the whole tub really well, so I'm gonna do it again on my phone. So sexy. Like, this house is gonna. And then we're at Friday, and Friday was actually the day that I planned on doing my talking head. I was gonna shoot like 5 Instagram videos with Courtney. Like, I was gonna have a really, really productive day, and I started off wrong. So number one, I scheduled my therapy appointment at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Automatically wrong. Okay, just automatically wrong. Put me in like the wrong emotional state and headspace. I was like crying on the phone. Like, ended up being one of those sessions, and mine are generally not, because she's more of a coach than she is a therapist, although she taps into that. And boy, I tell you, like, it just ended up being an emotional time. So that was already wrong, but I was like willing to like push through. I get to the house, Courtney is there, and we're about to start, and I realized that I bought all of the stuff that you guys saw me open from Amazon to do like my Amazon lit branches, which are so cute, by the way. Like, love these. Okay, love these branches. I think it's so pretty with the lights. Oh, just so good. Anyway, I realized I didn't have like all the filler that the inspo photo that I had. I didn't buy enough, is what I should say. And so I go on Amazon because I was like, I'll just buy some more and I'll just shoot it myself. But it doesn't arrive until the 18th. And I was like, well, that's too late. Plus I'll be in Atlanta by then, and I want it through the holiday season. Let's find an alternative. So Courtney's like, well, let's try Michael's. So I Google if Michael's have it, and by Michael's I actually mean Joann's. So I Google if Joann's has like something similar, and they do. And so we hop over to Joann's, buy the stuff, come back, and we're like really excited to get to going, and churchy happens and monopolizes my day. I end up being on the phone dealing with like churchy stuff from 10 to like 3 or 4 o'clock, like all day long. I'm on the phone with BET, I'm on the phone with crew, I'm on this phone with the accounting team. Like, I am just on the phone. My throat ended up hurting because I was on the phone so much. Like, it just ended up being an extremely busy day. But that's what I mean. Like, instead of wanting my days to go perfect, I should just prepare for the days to go how they're gonna go. You know, just lay in my contingency plan in my plan automatically, so I'm not stuck scrambling. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, yesterday did not go as planned. I did knock out 2 or 3 videos. If you saw my branch video, that went up. I'm lying, I only did 2 videos. I only did 2 videos. I did that, and then I also made, have you seen the chocolate bark viral video? So I made that. It didn't quite come out the way that it looks for everyone else. I may try it again, but it did work, and that was it. And then I felt like, I don't know, by the end of the day I was a little bit defeated, and I realized I don't have to be. I did do work, I just didn't do the work I planned, and I was still very productive, just not productive in the way that I planned. And that's okay. You know? That's okay. Today's Friday, and I've been on the phone all day dealing with churchy stuff, but Courtney and I have managed to film 2 videos. I had planned for 3. Actually, I low-key planned for 4, but we're done here. But let me show you what we did. So I got these branches off Amazon, and they light up and like flicker. Oh my God, this is so freaking pretty. Like, I love it so much. I think it's so festive. The girl in the video that I got the inspo from, she had some smaller one of these. They're like $6 on Amazon, but they wouldn't get here until like the 18th, and I wanted them today. So we went to Michael's and found these. Joann's, thank you. We went to Joann's, and these were like buy 1 get 3 free. So we bought all of them, and we bought these too. So it really worked out, and I just think it's like really, really pretty. Very excited about it. But I also bought this vase, actually. Here, I actually bought this vase from Amazon as well because that was my original thought, was to use this bigger one, but the smaller one worked better. But we have extra stuff because, again, it was buy one, get three free. So we're going to build this one out right now. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it on my kitchen island. I actually feel like it might overwhelm it a little bit, but low-key, I kind of don't care because I like it. I like it a lot. I'll see y'all next week.